So, I've been thrown into the virtual hot seat as we join you for another episode of AVL Central This week. And what a week it's been. Avixa's AV Trends and Analysis report rightly grabs the headlines. After year-on-year of solid growth, Avixa expects the global AV industry to contract by $20 billion this year. That's almost 10%. In truth, I expected that figure to be higher. More worryingly though, the organisation thinks it will take at least 2 more years before everything returns to 2019 levels. So much for that quick V-shaped recovery. I'm also not really sure how accurately this can be predicted when we still don't know what the landscape will be like in just another 6 months' time. And with many production and rental companies performing yearly equipment refreshes, can the industry support a whole 2-year return to the norm? These struggles were highlighted by one of the largest British trade distributors this week, Midwich, which posted a 22% loss on expected revenues for the year. But there are some rays of sunshine on the horizon, and most of this future growth is set to come from Asia. A 7.4% compound annual growth rate is forecast for the APEC region over the next 5 years, in contrast to just 4.7% for the Americas and 4.5% for EMEA. And as projects start back up, Chinese broadcaster Jiangsu TV let audience members back into its studios for the first time since Chinese New Year. The programme was held to promote the 618 Retail Festival, an online shopping spree in China not unlike Black Friday, and it saw a 12-side D&B KSL8 system deployed by Nanjing Original soundtrack technology. In Africa, the Rwanda Broadcasting Agency took delivery of Broadcast Solutions' very first S12T Streamline OB to hit the African continent. The S12T configuration was just launched at last year's IBC, and while compact, is capable of housing 14 operators and up to 12 cameras. After last week's announcement that ProLight and Sound in Shanghai looks set to still go ahead in October, the organiser has had a sudden change of heart and cancelled it until autumn 2021 to focus on its Guangzhou counterpart instead. Last but not least, I wanted to highlight 2 very worthy causes. In South Africa, the technical events industry has been struggling on dual fronts. A far stricter lockdown than many other neighbouring countries and next to no support from the government. Like the brilliant Feed Our Crew initiative, Light SA Red has been trying to get the government to take notice by cloaking buildings in red light. So, spare an extra thought this week for struggling South Africans. A similar call to action by console manufacturer Digico led to a massive outpouring of support and personal stories on its Facebook page. It's a great example of how we're all in this situation together, and I encourage you to all go and give them a watch. So, that's all for this week. Stay safe, stay well, and we'll be back with you for another recap in 7 days' time.